Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with some more MLB The Show 19. I am super excited to be able to introduce you guys to the franchise that I will be doing, which is going to be with the Chicago Cubs. You guys might remember many years ago, I did a franchise with the Chicago Cubs, and I think that was one of my most successful series that I had done. And so I am kind of doing this at a disadvantage. One, you don't have as many people watching MLB The Show 19 right now, especially since you have like Madden and other games that have come out. I'm doing this later on in the season too, so we're not going to be aligning this obviously with what's going on in real time. So I feel like this is going to be somewhat compressed, and since I haven't played this game in a long time, the fun factor and success that I had with the Cubs hopefully is going to show through with this. Now, the hope is I'll be able to go ahead and post twice a week. I want to make sure that I get through the entire season and be able to tell the whole story before we get to March when MLB The Show 20 is set to release. So, that being said, I've gone through and done a couple things already. One of the things I love to do at the beginning of a season is to go through and check free agency. Now, in the options, I did decide to skip spring training and go right to opening day, which is right here. And I think by doing that, I might have missed out on some free agents because I didn't spot anybody that would be a real value add to the team. So that's totally fine. I mean, I'll just keep with the rosters that MLB The Show 19 is set for, and then if there's opportunities to trade or pick up anybody else in the future, I'll definitely keep those options open. That's one of the things I just love to be able to do in the game, is to, you know, be the one that makes all of those types of decisions. But I also want to make sure that I adhere to what you guys know as the team to be. I don't want to change things up too much. Anyway, starting off the game here, Ben Zobrist is going to get walked. So this was not, I mean, this isn't obviously a bad highlight to start it off with. Wasn't what I was expecting. I really had a lot of problems earlier on when I played this game with just having proper plate discipline and then plate vision too. So it is cool that I get a walk to start things off here, but that is not what I wanted either. Double play here early on to end the top of the first inning. There's really not much I could have done with that one, with it being a line drive over to first and the quick tag. It's not like I could have come back or anything like that, but that's all right. You know what? We got plenty of baseball left ahead of us in this one. So Kyle Hendricks is going to be pitching for me. My starting rotation is going to have very high expectations this season, as it has always been. Kyle Hendricks, John Lester. We've got a number of really good pitchers on this team, so I'm hoping that when I do my normal rotation, because you guys might know, I'd like to show off different starting pitchers throughout the entire series. I feel like we're going to have a low run count if they can perform as well as my other starting pitchers have in the past. I felt like pitching has been my strong point in the game, and here I go saying this with a deep fly ball in a right field. That is going to be caught at the track. So I'm not all that when it comes to pitching, guys. Very lucky that did not turn into a run for the Rangers to start this one off. Here we go with another walk. So Minor has walked two pitchers in the first three innings, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job driving up the pitch count. You can see we're already at 34 here in the third inning. Now we're up to 37 with him on first. All right, now what we're going to see is a deep fly ball into right. Not too deep. Okay, maybe that was a somewhat shallow one into right because it falls just short. I'm able to get on base. So now I've got runners on first and second. We're looking at no outs at this point too. So there's a strong chance we could get somebody home. Even if I hit into a double play, we'll advance the runner, hopefully, on over to third. Ben Zobrist is up again. Remember, he walked earlier on in the game. So this will be his first hit of the franchise. That one's going to go into right center. Runner at second's coming home. Oh, man, I'm sending him from third with a speed of 61. Now, this is a great opportunity to show you guys how rusty I am with the game. Now, even though I've gone ahead and posted the Red Sox versus Yankees, this was actually the first full game that I ended up playing. So being in that opportunity where I had to, select which way the runners were going to go and everything, first time I've had to do that. So please excuse me on that. You'll probably see some other elements too in this where I might be a little rusty, particularly with hitting. As I mentioned in that rivalry game that I posted earlier, playing on a different TV and you have different input lag, and so timing is off, and not having played that in a while. So that's another reason why you're seeing a lot of my balls go into right center. The hits going into right center. Anyway, yeah, I can't believe I said that. All right, anyway, see, I'm even rusty with the commentary too. But honestly, I've been really enjoying coming back, doing this again, and it's really been awesome to see your guys' positive support, your feedback, everything like that. So really, thank you guys. What I'm trying to do this time is to build a lot more interaction with you guys as the community. So don't forget, there is the Discord that is in the description below, as well as a link to Patreon, so you guys can help support me as I try to build up this channel even better than it was before. There's a lot of things, even from a monetary perspective, that I kind of need to have happen to be able to rebuild this how I want to, and the vision and everything. I'm seeing a decrease in subscribers, and that's totally normal coming back after something like this. But I'm really excited for those who are going to stay and see what this channel is going to become. So if you guys want to connect with me, those are two great ways to do it. Chris Bryant with a deep hit into center field. We're getting some solid hits. I'm going to round second. This is one of those times where I might be doing it wrong, but I got it right. As he slides head first into third, we're looking at a triple at the top of the fourth. No outs at all. We should be able to get him home. That'll be the first run, not only of this game, but of this franchise as well. Not bad at all. So it seems like maybe with Minor, having run up the pitch count quite a bit, we're starting to see him throw a few more sloppy pitches here and there that kind of hang over the plate or are out of the strike zone. Okay, so very next pitch. This is one thing I am going to have to watch out for. Baez with a good hit into center field. That is going to be caught right before he gets to the wall. The tag up. Bryant is going to come home. Oh, wait, no. 2-0. That was not the first run. Oh, my gosh. Okay. See, that's another rusty moment. Let's keep this going, guys. Let's keep this going. This is how we're going to get better. We've got to just stick through it here. Okay, 0-2 here as Hendricks has had a really good game so far from the mound. Look at this unnecessary spin. Not a highlight per se, just I wouldn't have spun right there, to be completely honest, but if Chris Bryant wants to do that, well, we'll let him do it. Now, as you can see, Jason Hayward. I think I have had Hayward in more franchises than anybody else. All right, he's going for second and get the tag. Not too bad at all. Gonna make sure that, I'll be stealing a ton of bases. I obviously don't want the other team to be stealing a whole bunch on me. It's like, having been a catcher, and that's what I ended up playing while I was growing up, I don't know why. It just still bugs me when someone tries to steal a base. Anyway, at least I dived and was able to stop it. I don't think that, Mazzara would have been able to go over to second. So at least that stopped there. I don't know. At least it was a worthy try. We'll call it that here. Oh, I didn't touch second. Good thing I made the throw over to first. That one is always hard because there's been times where I'll do just underhand throw over to second. I think it'll be the easy, quick play, but it doesn't turn into that. He's safe. But at a time like that too, you would think that I'd be able to automatically step on second and end the inning. So good thing I remembered to throw it over to first. Baez again with another hit. This one into center field. Seemed to be a laser beam. Fell just short. So we'll get him on first. I'm expecting a lot out of Baez too, I think, for this season. One of the things that I've noticed with the Cubs, especially from a hitting perspective, I'm not going to have anybody who is too speedy. You can see his speed of 78 is one of the faster ones on the team, especially in the starting lineup. Double play. That's 2. But I'm not going to be able to have anybody that is super speedy. The hope that I have is we'll see some power is the team, which will actually offset the road to the show that I'll probably be posting tomorrow. You'll see the type of player that I created. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise. It's the kind of player that I love more than anything else. But here we are, bottom of the 7th. Again, Hendricks has still been having a pretty good game. We've allowed a couple of hits. Haven't been really too many strikeouts either for him. So the Rangers have been able to get some contact on the ball in this game, but at least it's been put in play in a way that we can get the out. I feel like there's been probably more hits into the outfield than I would have anticipated, especially with how low that I'm pitching. And that's one of the things you'll see from me a lot. Some of my tendencies is I just, balls that are low, that's my bread and butter. That's what I go for. I want to try and force, those ground balls in the infield and stuff. Okay, so 5 hits for me, 2 for the Rangers. Now the Rangers are going to be making a change. As you can see, Jeffrey Springs is going to be pitching for him now. One of the things with it being opening day is that fatigue is not a factor for any team. So I know that all the relievers are going to come in and they'll be on their A game. Okay, first pitch. You can see high and inside. Watching that one, I guessed wrong, but another one that was just right over the heart of the plate. And I don't know if that was where he was going or if the pitch just got away from him. But we'll see if Springs continues to do that. All right, 0-1. Oh, man. This could turn into the end of the inning, as you saw right there. Okay. At least we got another hit out of it. But nothing to get too excited about. You can see offense, at least for me, has really declined in the later stages of the game. So hopefully I'll be able to pick this up here towards the end. Still up 2-0 though. So we're in a situation here where we might see a save. Now what I'm doing here with Hendricks, since he hasn't allowed a run yet, is try to see if we can go for a complete game shutout. I think that would be a great way to be able to start off this franchise if we can pull that one off. But just in case, because you can see we're at pitch 104 right here. I've got the bullpen completely active right here. I've got Morrow waiting to come in too if we need him. See if we can get the strike right here and really force. Nice. Now we can really force him to try and swing at some pretty bad stuff if we wanted to. Or, I'm not going to mess around too much since we're at pitch 106. Let's just try and see if we can get the K right here. Swing and a miss. Not where I wanted it to be, but that doesn't matter because it worked. Hendricks with another strikeout here in the game. Oh, yeah, he was way ahead of that one. Probably expecting a 4-seamer. I've been throwing a lot of those, inside. So, looks like maybe just the position. Oh, dude. No. Here's another instance where I'm rusty. Luckily, you can see his speed is 2. That probably would have turned into a triple for somebody who had, your standard speed right there. That might be one of the lowest speeds I've seen, is 2 overall. Still don't want to risk it here. I just feel like momentum could go towards the Rangers if I were to keep Hendricks in. We could see some more hits and, of course, maybe a run or two, tie the game up. Don't want to do that at the beginning of this franchise. Let's go ahead and get Morrow the save. So Hendricks comes down. You can see Brandon Morrow coming in. Okay, see if we can get the save. So with a runner in scoring position, that might kind of mess up here his focus a little bit. Because a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, is on the line right here. So with Brandon Morrow, you can see here with the pitches that he has available to him, I do have some options. That 4-seamer going at 97 miles an hour is going to be, I think, the most important pitch that I'm going to be throwing, as long as it is on target. Very lucky that he didn't swing on that slider that just stayed over over the plate. I literally have no idea why he didn't swing at it. For me, that would have been a huge hit. So, DeShields, thank you for that one. Awesome with the cutter. You get the K. That makes 2 outs here for this one. We just got to get one more, and this game is over, and it'll be the first Cubs win of the year, and hopefully the first of many more to come. Full count. Chu with the ball that goes into right field, and Hayward's going to be able to make the catch. We get out of this one. I'm excited to be able to say Cubs win. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys are just as excited about this as I am. This is going to be great to play as the Cubs. I think we've got a lot of games ahead. So remember, 2 times a week, you're going to be seeing this franchise. And then once I post Road to the Show tomorrow, you guys will be seeing 2 episodes of that a week as well. Really is good to be back, guys. Thank you so much for you guys' support. I'm excited for more of the show and Madden to come down the road. Really, can't thank you guys enough. Anyway, that's going to be it here for this one. Thanks for watching. Until next time, you guys have a good one.